How's it going, everyone? Jiivita here with a portal navigation video. This is going to be kind of an interesting topic to try to talk about because just the nature of how portals work in Boundless and how all the worlds are connected together makes navigation not so typical as far as how most video games go. And you can't just go, oh, my destination's off to the south and head south and get there in the shortest period of time. You know, most likely there's going to be some portal that's going to get you there even faster, and a lot of times is completely mandatory if you're traveling between planets. So the two networks I'm going to be going over primarily are the Aquarius network, which what we're looking at right here, and the Portal Seeker network, which we're on currently. So I guess since this is going to be kind of an interesting topic to cover, let's just go ahead and take a look at some of these maps. So this is a map of the Portal Seeker network, and it's quite a bit to take in. There's 48 planets, but once you kind of get your head around the basics, it's a fairly simple system if you think of it in terms of like a subway system or subway stops. But right here we have this loop. So all of these lines are the connections between the planets, and so all of the low level or starter planets will be out here kind of on the peripheral of these planets. And as you can see, there's like an L1, L3, so for level 1, level 3 type planets. And as you can see, the loop is centered on the level 3 planets. So we can kind of zoom in here, maybe not quite that much. But you can see you can go from Bori to Zofront, Glaviathosa, Giosa Orphan, Imidari, Gravitas Te, and then right back to Bori. So once you get on this loop, you can literally just walk in a straight line, at least from your perspective, and just go around in circles. Once you get to the appropriate level 3 world, you can then branch off to whatever destination you're trying to get to. If you're trying to get to the higher level worlds, you can see that pretty much all of the high level worlds are off to the side right here and connect either to Glaviathosa or Giosa Orphan. Okay, so that is the Portal Seeker network map in a nutshell. We can jump over to the Aquarius network, and this one is set up quite a bit differently. This tries to take a much more central approach. So right here in the middle we have Fanata, which is the heart of the Aquarius network, which then connects to all of the European servers directly, or the European planets. Then there's kind of branch off hubs for the other server regions. So right here we have a branch off the US East that then has a hub that connects to all of these planets. Same for US West, branches off to one hub that then connects to all of the US West planets. Then the Australian worlds. Then the same thing over here for all of the higher level worlds. So now we've kind of covered these maps, and I will put a link in the description as well as the Discords where these maps can be found. But let's jump back over to the game and kind of look at this in action. So the Portal Seeker network has signs galore trying to give you as much information and help as possible. So right here up at the top there'll be the label of the planet. If it's in a gold sign, that means it either is heading towards the loop or the main section of the hub, or it is the main loop of the hub. So like this sign right here indicates that this is the loop. It also gives us some information over here of what kind of planets we'll find on the other side, and the little dollar sign indicates that there will be a shopping hub. So many of these tier 3 planets have a shopping hub built into them, just like this. All of these portals on the upper decks will lead to individual shops that are in the general area of this planet. If we just walk in a straight line, we'll go literally around in circles. So pretty awesome. And there we go. Now we're already back to Gravitas Te, and if we head over, let's go over to Giosa Orphan. Off to the sides of the loops will then be the lower level planets. So right here you can see that here's Kata 1, but you can see this portal will also lead you to these 3 planets right here. This one only goes to Tana 7, and then this one goes over to Feminorum, but also takes you to these 3 planets as well. Over here on the other side, we have some more tier 3 planets that aren't on the loop, as well as a branch off to the higher level worlds. So as you can see, we can basically just walk in a straight line and go to just about all of the higher level worlds. Occasionally we will have to branch off to the side to go to a different one, but you might notice also that these signs are mostly in silver. That's because we're heading away from the main loop or the main section of the hub. If we turn around, however, we can see that the gold signs will lead us back to the main sections of the hub. So basically just follow the gold signs until you find the main loop, and you're pretty much golden from there. As you see, there are 2 gold signs. However, same thing, just follow the gold signs and you might come back to a different spot on the main loop, but it will eventually bring you back to the main loop nonetheless. And there we go, we're now back on the main loop. So we did originally leave from Jiivita. However, you could just as easily start off from Glaviathosa, which is the hub we're on right now. So let's jump back over to Gravitas Te and head over to the Aquarius network and take a look at how that one is set up. So from the Portal Seeker network on Gravitas Te, you can head over to the Ultima Guild HQ, which is the heart of the Aquarius network. So here we go, here is the Aquarius network. As you can see, they oftentimes have some seasonal decorations about. Here's the Portal Seeker connection right there, and if we come around over here, you can see all of the European homeworlds radiating right here, and then off to the side right here is the connection to all the higher level planets. Here's the connection to all the US East planets, finally the US West planets, and then the Australian planets are over here. Going through one of these hubs, you'll quickly see that it's yet another hub leading to all of the planets that are on this server group. So, very nice. So as far as actually navigating these portal networks, it really comes down to a matter of one, having access to the maps. Those help tremendously, but the other part is just becoming familiar with them and using them. And to that end, one of my recommendations is to get a portal or at least live near one of these networks. So all of the Portal Seeker hubs, each planet will of course have a hub, but then down below will be actually player portals. So this is my personal portal that leads to my home. So anytime I want to go anywhere, all I have to do is come out my front door, go through my portal, and then start heading towards essentially the main sections of the network to either go to the higher level worlds or travel over to one of the other lower level worlds. If you want a portal on this network, you simply come down to where the player portals are, find one that's not open and has a token available, which you can then purchase for a small number of coins. And once you have convenient access to the portal networks, it's really just a matter of becoming familiar with them and how to use them, which sadly is probably easier said than done. However, it is something that comes easier with a bit of practice. But anyway, this was Jiivita. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Also, if you like my channel, want to get cool perks, check out my Patreon page. Until next time, peace.